Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Here's Larkin. He banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Singelia. Here's Zizic. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Down low. Here's Dozier. Lays it up off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Courtney. Free throw line jump shot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Larkin looking it over. Pass to Bryant. Over to the left wing. There's the pick. There's the triple. Courtney, that's good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Bryant. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Singelia. To the middle. It's Zizic, top of the key. No good there.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Poirier. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Courtney. Shot clock at 6. Clyburn. It's rebounded by Dozier.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
A three-pointer is right on target. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
There's a screen by Willis. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Here's Courtney. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Fires from deep.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Larkin. Pass to Bryant. The 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Singelia. There's the pick. Got a piece of it. Poke loose. Here's Larkin. Pass to Willis. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Zizic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Larkin. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Larkin's got his second basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Courtney to the paint. Here's Zizic. No good again that time.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Here's Courtney. Nifty move. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Courtney's got 6. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Thompson. Right wing to the right side. Bobo outside. Clock at 6. Shoots it. Not going to go that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The baseline J. Oturu with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
.46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Oturu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up 10. The second quarter coming. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Holiday. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bobo. Thompson outside. Inside. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Here's Hackett. From downtown, drops in the tray. He's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Oturu. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Now Thompson. Pass to Bobois. Here's Hackett. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the home team has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possessions.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
The drive by Thompson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Tries again. Oturu with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
From deep, Bobois. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Bellinelli. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From the corner, he gets that one. Courtney's got 8. Here's Larkin. Pass to Bryant. There's a screen. 9 feet out. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Out to the wing. Here's Courtney. No good on the triple. Here's Larkin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
It's Zizic in the corner. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Dozier, the 8-footer. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bryant looking it over. Here's Larkin. 6 points for him. Driving the lane. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 3 from Bryant. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. To the middle. Here's Zizic. And down it goes. dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Larkin. 8 points for him. Outside Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got 11 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Larkin. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
.132 left to play here in the half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Courtney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Outside Willis. They set the pick. To the paint. Pass to Larkin. Shoots. It's deflected. Here's Courtney. Defended by Bryant. Here's Angelia. He has yet to score. It's rebounded by Dozier. Here's Larkin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Courtney. 10 points for him. Out left to the wing. Zizic. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Larkin. He's got 10. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Trains the three-pointer. Larkin's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Hackett. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
The shot's there. And he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that does it for the first half of play. Up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Three-pointer. Poirier grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
In the corner, it's Bryant. Here's Larkin. Driving inside. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Pass to Poirier. Up and in on the layup. Poirier's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Bryant. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw, good, Bryant. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hackett. And a miss there on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Over Bryant. Will it go? A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Here's Larkin. He's got 15. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Bryant. And he can't jam it through. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And a missed layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Holiday. Thompson with the rebound. Beaubois for 3. It's good from long range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The visitors on defense. Down by 15. Here's Thompson. Here's Oturu from the arc. No good on that one.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Courtney, that's good. Courtney's got 13 points.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Stolen away. Here's the break. Launches the 3. Thompson with the rebound. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's Courtney into the lane. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Thompson outside. To the wing right side. And that one is hammered home.
And the D was there, but it just wasn't good enough. Not against an athlete like this guy.
You're so right, Greg. The defense needs to be more than just there. I mean, it has to be perfect.
Well, when he gets a head of steam up, going to the rack, he's just about unstoppable.
Courtney, that's good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Thompson with it. He has 6. Pass to Oturu. Here's Nora. Down low. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. .149 left in the 3rd quarter. And he trims the lead to single digits. Courtney's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half. And there's a minute 45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Bobo. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bobo's got 6.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Here's Angelia. Still scoreless. Clyburn. Oturu with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Thompson. And no good that time. Here's Courtney. And he lays it straight in. Courtney's got 21.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Thompson again missing. Spins. Pulls up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And the home team has possession. Bobois outside. To the middle. Here's Nora. Got a hand on it. 1-on-1 here. And Holiday has it in the corner. Misses the wing jab.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Out to Bobois. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Oturu. And he uses the glass on the layup. Oturu's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
To Holiday. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Now here's Bobois. From deep. That shot missing. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Here's Larkin. Pass to Poirier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Holiday. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Inside, here's Poirier. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Pass to Bellinelli. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Bellinelli's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Bryant can't get it to go.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Count that bucket. Courtney's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
To the paint. Here's Poirier. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Out to the right wing. Here's Courtney. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Sangelia. Lets the 3 fly. Poirier grabs the miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Zizic. Here's Courtney. Pass to Sangelia for the 3. And that one is off. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Courtney can't get it to go.
Was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Larkin. Here's Sangelia. He's covered by Willis. It's stolen by Willis. Here's Larkin. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Poirier, no good. Here's Courtney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Told them pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:04 left in the fourth. That 3 off the mark. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Outside Bryant. And Larkin now atop the key. Clock at 4. Here's Poirier. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
No good from the wing. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Larkin. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he makes that one. And so they get the victory here at home. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing... The home team. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Going inside. To the right side. Fires for three. Pass to Zizic. Goes up again. Poirier with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Back to Bryant. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. First quarter of play, a minute in. The three. Poirier with the rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. Well, they missed their first four shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Poirier. Great start so. Far 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Zizic. Yep, that one goes. Here's Larkin. Oh, he picked him clean. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Larkin. Behind the back and lays it in.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Three-pointer off the mark. 5-on-3 break. And here's Bryant outside. That one no good. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Here's Larkin. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Larkin's got his second basket of the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Bryant pulls it down.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And he drives in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Larkin. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And the basket is good. He's got 5 here. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. To the inside. Intercepted. Jacks up a 3.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
From downtown. He's off on that one. Holiday taking his time here. They swipe it. And here comes the break. Here's Larkin. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bryant. Off target from outside. On the wing, Holiday. Four on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. 1:57 left to play in the first. Misses from close range. And it's Thompson penetrating. Here's Beaubois. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. On the wing, Holiday. From behind the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Beaubois. Fires the 3. Back to Thompson. The teardrop. And yep, it's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Bellinelli. No points so far. On the wing, Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. Holiday hits them both. Now here's Thompson. On the take. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 6. After the and welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Unable to get that one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holiday from long range. And the 3-pointer goes. Holiday's got 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
And after not making any threes in the first half, He now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Holiday from long range. Oturu with the rebound. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Now Holiday. Give him 8. They set the screen. Misses in close.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Lets it fly from 18. He gets it in there.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Just 5 on the clock. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the paint. Robbed. They need this. Oturu with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Drills it from deep. Bobois got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Down low. Here's Zizic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Blocked!
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Five to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dozier. That one goes. Count it. Dozier's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The home team calls timeout. Free throw line jumper. The shot no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Larkin. He has 6. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of 3. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. to win the cold spell. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw. Pass to Willis. To the inside. Here's Dozier. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Larkin. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Zizic. The rebound by Willis. Here's Larkin. He's got 10. This one for 3. Zizic with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The 3 is up. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. With the teardrop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Over to the left wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Willis. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Bryant, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the wing, right side. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
There's 53 seconds left in the second. Here's Larkin. 12 points for him. Beyond the arc. Bryant, no good. To the paint. Here's Zizic. Goes back up. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Larkin. Takes it inside. Pass to Poirier. Banked it in off the glass. Poirier's got 10.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Pass to Zizic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Willis.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here we go. Finished off the break. 11 points in the game.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And that one's good. Dozier.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Baseline try.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Zizic. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Poirier. Bryant with it. He has 6. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Bryant's got 9.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Larkin. Zizic with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And there's a pick. Into the lane. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Poirier. It's good from about 19 feet. 12 points for him. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Knocks it down from distance.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Oturu. His first shot attempt. Here's Bellinelli. He drops it from range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Bobois. Here's Oturu. Right wing. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got 12 points.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
With some arc. Pass to Bellinelli. Outside Holiday. Misses the jumper.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Oturu. Over Holiday. And the baseline jumper goes down.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Left side, Holiday. The three ball. He can't hit that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside, Holiday. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And here is Thompson. 12 points for him. Here's Beaubois. Back to Thompson. Connects from downtown. He's got 15.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
With the floater. That one is off. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Pass to Nora. Fires from deep. No good there. Outside, Holiday. From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Nora. Here's Beaubois. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from three. Beaubois got his second bucket on the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Thompson with a steal. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beaubois. 6 points for him. Pass to Nora. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Holiday.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
They set the pick to halt the run. Oturu with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 18. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Here's Beaubois. Gets it off. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Now here's Thompson. A deep three. The shot that time not on target. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
lobs it up top.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Now Thompson. Takes a three. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 21 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
He takes it in. Pass to Zizic. Just three to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson with it. 4-3. No good there. 8 for 13 now. Dives for it. The steal. Throws it up high. Cuts off the pass. They get it back. Second chance shot. Buries it from three.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Here's the three. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Thompson outside. Pass to Bryant. Here's Poirier. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bryant. With 1 on the clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Back to Thompson. For 3. Zizic with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Dozier. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. And they're on the run.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
There's the triple. Poirier. And here is Thompson from outside the arc. On target from range. Thompson's got 17 now, just in the second half. Clock at 6. Pass to Zizic. Fires from the corner. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And he's going for the oop here.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The shot misses. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Inside. Here's Dozier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They were totally in sync on.
With the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Thompson. And no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Shot on the wing. That shot is off.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
To the paint. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bryant. Launches it from deep. Zizic with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. That one drops for him.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And that one drops.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's good. Now here's Thompson. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round two. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.